Hi guys, I just saw what my dad's gonna dissect and I literally feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh jeez. That is a cow eyeball. That is ew. Don't, no. Yeah, no. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but just stay tuned for the video. Now, let's get into this disgusting video.
Subscribe, super.
My name is Dr. Carl C. Cottrell, also known as Dr. CCC, and today we're going to have fun. I have been asked to do a dissection of a cow eyeball for the 5th grade class in Worland, Wyoming. It has been about 25 years since I've done this back in optometry school. So all of you eye dissection experts or professionals, please don't judge me. I'm just going to try my best. And my daughter Marin, this is Marin.
Hi guys.
Marin. So anyway, yes, this will be fun. And she's already kind of cringing a little bit. You hear her behind
yeah,
her.
this is not pretty.
So first of all, I'm
You
going to
see
put on my gloves. If I can get them. Okay, very important because I don't want cow juice on me as well. Okay, wait, before I do that, okay, so I want to just tell you, I got my eye tie. See that? I'm wearing that for 2 reasons. One is it's an eyeball tie. Secondly, is just in case I get like cow juice on my face, I can just like wipe it off with my tie. You know,
No.
two purposes. Woo! Okay, we'll get to the eye in a second. Okay, so now, with this, okay, I want to show you what the eye looks like before, like we cut into it, and the cow eye won't look as you know, fancy as this, but this is a model of an eyeball. I use this a lot in my office, okay? So if you can kind of imagine this in my head, it's pretty big, but this eye, first of all, we're going to look in a minute here at the cornea. So the cornea is just like a little dome, and that's where you put on like your contact lenses, and everything else is right on the front. So if you hit your eye, that's the cornea. Right behind that, so in the cornea, behind the dome, it's filled with kind of a fluid. It's called aqueous. You don't have to remember this, I don't think. I don't know if there's a test or not. But anyway, so aqueous is inside. And then right behind the aqueous, or the fluid, it's really clear, we have the iris. Some irises are brown, some are hazel, some are blue, some are green. That's what makes your eye have the color that it has. And then you see the pupil. Okay, so the pupil is just basically just a little hole that goes in and out. When you go indoors, the pupil gets bigger. When you go outside, the pupil gets smaller, just to protect you from the light. And then behind the pupil, we have a lens. Okay, there's actually a lens that looks like that back in behind. So we'll be able to find that in our cow eye here in a minute. Okay, then behind that we have, it's kind of a gel. It reminds me of Jell-O, like really thick, but it's very clear, and it's called Vitreous. So you don't have to remember that either, probably. Well, maybe you do. Vitreous is in here. It's like Jell-O. And then in the back we have the retina. So that's the retina here. And then the retina connects back to the actual brain with the optic nerve. So we've kind of gone from front to back, and we'll be cutting into that to show you all those in the eye. So kind of cool. So this will give us a reference of what an eye looks like. Anyway, so there are 6 muscles. There's one on each side, so 1, 2, and then a third one and a fourth one right on top. So that makes your eyes look side to side and up and down. And then there's another one, it's called an oblique muscle on the bottom, and then there's another one on the top of the eye. So when we turn our eyes, when we turn our head like this, our eyes kind of rotate, and so it keeps it so it's balanced, and so that's what the oblique muscle. So there's 6 muscles in each eye, and I have to kind of find out if we can find those. Okay, I'm using scissors, scalpel, tweezers, and then maybe a little pointer, kind of a pointer thing. Okay, so all right, so let's get into. Oh, I better put on my glove. I don't want to touch that next. They usually soak those in formaldehyde, and so glove up. Okay, and you notice I'm wearing glasses. I don't want eye juice on my eyes, and so that would be a
Those
good
are your
thing.
safety
These
glasses.
are my safety. So my glasses are made of polycarbonate, which is a safety type lens. Anyway, but that's I need them to see anyway, so we'll do that. And this is me.
Maybe I should have put
Always
on my glasses
fun. Always fun.
so it doesn't squeeze in my
Yeah,
face.
we'll maybe have you put those on when you dig into this eye. So anyway, so you know what? I feel really bad though because you know we're looking at this cow eye. So somewhere there's a cow out there with only one eye. Isn't that
So
terrible?
sad.
That's really sad. So sad. But all for the good of the cause, for the
For the 5th grade class.
Okay, here we go.
No.
Okay, like I said, it's been 25 years at least since I've got my, did I show you my eye plate? This is my eye plate. Okay, so this is for the eye, with the eye on my eye plate. Anyway, so,
Oh.
cool, okay. Okay, so, so we're gonna dig in a little bit here. Okay, that's the cornea, okay, and then here we've got just the outside of the eye. I'm gonna have to kind of figure out what all this is here in a minute too, so. Anyway, okay, so let's maybe start cutting. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. I thought about also doing like getting a steak knife.
Get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Steak?
But anyway, maybe
Cow?
I won't do that. Okay, I'll put my eye guts over here. Dig in. Okay. Okay, so there's the cornea. When the corneas are dead, like this dead cow eye, it turns kind of white. So that this one here is clear. You see that, and ours are kind of clear. So anyway,
We'll give Daisy this.
I think that Daisy would love the eye. You don't want to get cow juice in your finger, and you don't want to cut your glove.
Mm-mm.
Isn't that beautiful? I don't even know what that is.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice
All right, like I
little
said,
zoom in.
all of you guys that are professionals, eye cutters,
Ew.
fun. We're back live again, and we'll probably show you some of that. Marin stepped in and helped me, and she grabbed the tweezers and helped me out because I needed like 3 hands. But we got the eye kind of cleaned up a little bit. So you saw, look over here. There's Marin's gloves, but you look over here, and this is all of that fatty tissue, and so this is all that's left of the eye. So we just cut all that off, and we on purpose kept. We cut off some of the muscles. Like I said, there were 6 muscles. And so here's one right here, and then here's another one right there. You see that muscle? And so this if the muscle would make the eye go up and down, kind of like this muscle right there, and so or sideways. I don't know which muscle that is, but anyway, then you've got another one here and another one down here, so you can kind of see all the muscles that are hooking in to the eye. Right in the back here, this little tubular type thing is the optic nerve, and so that's actually what hooks the eye back to the brain. So if you see this little model here, here's the optic nerve, and so that hooks the cow eye back to the cow brain. This is filled with what we call aqueous, remember, and it's called aqueous humor, but it's not going to be very humorous if we poke it and it squirts you. That would be bad. or squirts the camera.
Ew.
Okay, so I'm going to actually go in with the scalpel. Okay, so I'm going to actually cut the cornea off. Okay, and there will be
Juice?
juice. So let me see. I got
no.
some juice catching.
Gotta get some distance.
Okay, so we'll get in here a little bit and poke in. There we go. Okay, you see that coming out? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the cornea. Yucky, yucky, huh? So we'll get that cornea off. Okay, so there's the cornea. Okay,
Wait.
See?
You're moving around quite quickly.
So that's that piece of the eye model. The cow has a brown eye because it's brown. See the brown color? And so I kind of cut into the edge of it here, but that's okay. But so that's the iris there, right back behind the pupil. And then inside here, we'll cut in now, and we'll pull out the lens.
I don't like that.
Okay, let me get into it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to cut the eye basically in half. There's the lens. Okay, so this is a lens in the eye. You see that, and that coincides with our eye model right over here. So we pop the lens, and usually when the cow is alive, it's really softer, but it's really hard, kind of like a marble. Okay, so now we're gonna just get the eye to open up here. Okay, so when we look at that, fun. Okay, so I'm gonna dump the vitreous out, if it'll come out here.
It's like cracking an egg.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Vitreous is like
There's
the
the
goop
goop,
that's
yeah.
out in the whole egg.
Kind of like Jello. See that? It's crazy. I should have gotten sharpened my scissors or something. Okay, so basically here, I've cut the eye in half now. Okay, so out in the front part here, just kind of maybe piece this back together. We had the cornea on the front, and then right behind that is the iris, or the color part, and then right behind that, sitting back in here, is the lens. Okay, so that's the lens. And then all of this kind of inside, in the cow eye it's darker, but that is all the retina. Okay, so we get inside of the eye, the retina. It's actually right in the back of the eye here, goes in, and then it comes out the back. That's dissecting an eye. Pretty simple, yet complicated. It's amazing what we can do with eyes, and it's a fun thing. So anyway, so thank you for watching.